I'm in trouble. You're the only one that could help me.
There might be a problem.
My money, it's all gone.
The game's about to change.
Anybody has any doubt about what's about to happen, say it now.
You do this, it'll get us all killed.
You went behind my back.
This ain't my problem.
It's your problem.
You think you've lost everything? Just wait.
FX's Snowfall, season finale next Wednesday at...
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Snowfall, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Snowfall Season 5, Episode 10, the season finale. This is the what to expect video for the season finale, and it is based off the trailer that they put out. Now the title of the episode is called Fault Lines, and the description of the episode reads, Franklin is decimated, Teddy moves to secure his future, the family fractures. So those are the key elements of this next upcoming episode. And man, your boy Franklin, he's pissed off, especially after he finds out what's going to happen with his money. I mean, he was already pissed off at Aunt Louie for what she did, going behind his back, making moves with Teddy. But remember, he hasn't found out about his money, which is going to happen in the next episode. This is what Teddy's been plotting and planning for pretty much half of the season, and now it seems like it has worked. His accounts are going to be wiped, and now you have woke up Franklin. He is not going to be playing around in episode 10. He tried to be cool, calm, and collected. He tried to keep the peace, but now it seems like people are keep pushing him, as we talked about in the episode 9 recap. And if you have not seen that, make sure you do check out the episode 9 recap that I dropped yesterday. But after all this stuff is going to happen to Franklin, he is going to lose it, and he's not going to be playing around at all. And everybody that's been going up against him behind his back, they're going to have to pay. So we're going to go over this episode 10 trailer. I'm going to try to focus on the key points. If I miss anything, you guys let me know down below. But let's get into it. So what did we see in this trailer? What can we expect for episode 10? Now, Franklin, he learns about what happens to his money in this next episode. He's pissed off. He's in trouble, right? This is what he's having a conversation about on the telephone. And he's talking about, you're the only person that can help me. So who is he talking about? I mean, I guess we're going to have to wait and see. But we do know he's going to have a conversation with Leon. And also he's going to have a conversation with Veronique, who is a scam artist. And she has a lot of different, tools up her belt. So we're going to see what she can do as well. But Franklin and Leon, they have to, orchestrate a game plan on what they're going to be doing, especially after Aunt Louie has went behind his back, made these deals, the plan to take down Kane. I mean, it backfired. Leon is pissed off. Franklin is pissed off. The money is gone. Now it is time to go out there and figure this out. And I believe that they're going to come up with some type of strategy. Maybe go to Kane and see if they can use some of his soldiers, which we're going to talk about later on in this video. But Franklin has to figure out what is going on. And I'm hoping Franklin is able to have a conversation with Gustavo, or Gustavo does help Franklin out. Now, your boy Teddy's having a conversation. You see him in his car. He's talking to another guy with his glasses on. Now, I believe this guy that he is talking to is the half-Meyer dude or whatever that we saw at the very beginning of the season. I can be completely wrong, but this is just my prediction. I know the two, when they usually do have conversations, they always had their glasses on, especially if they're out in public or whatever. But usually in these season finales, they like to go back to the very beginning of each of these characters' storylines. And this guy is definitely part of Teddy's storyline. I believe he will be brought back so they can have like a closure for the season. But I would not be surprised if this dude tells Teddy some bad news. We know Teddy is trying to secure his future, which could lead to some more problems. And I got a feeling he will be, dealing with some things in this episode. And speaking of dealing with some things, your boy Ivy, he is hemmed up, and I'm pretty sure he's in this trunk. Ruben is not playing around at all. The question is, will Ivy give him some intel? This is what we was talking about in the last episode of Snowfall. And it's a possibility that may be the case. And we know this Ruben dude, of course, he's working with the DEA dude as well. I mean, at the end of the day, he wants Teddy. But at the same time, as Sissy has already stated, this dude probably doesn't even care who he gets, as long as he gets somebody, and he doesn't care how he does it. And it's only so much that Sissy can do to protect her son. Eventually, they're going to get close, and Franklin just may be caught up in the crossfire. But hopefully something does happen where Franklin can get out of this and your boy Teddy can go down. But I do know Teddy will be going through some things, not just Franklin. Teddy is going to have to watch his back as well. And speaking of Franklin, as I told you guys, the guy that you see on the right of this video in this picture right here, That is the same guy that Leon had a conversation with, and I'm pretty sure he is a part of Kane's organization, which lets me know that your boy Franklin is probably going to be making a deal with Kane, and they're all going to team up. And of course, he's going to have Black Diamond and Dallas on his side. In the trailer, Franklin is telling them, if you have any doubts in your mind, let me know right now. So you already know whatever they're about to do, it's about to be real serious. And Franklin, he got that look. That man is in straight tunnel vision. Nothing is going to stop him from doing what he wants to do. And if anybody gets in his way based off this trailer, they're going to be laid out just like that. Now, Veronique is telling Franklin, if you do this, you're going to get us all killed. So Franklin is probably plotting and planning to go up against Teddy, try to take him out at the same time, figure out what the hell happened to his money, and he's probably going to confront Aunt Louie, which we do see in this trailer. Now, we can also expect your boy, your boy Gustavo is going to be getting pulled over. At least they're going to try to pull him over. And I'm hoping and praying Gustavo is able to get out of this. Gustavo has been very loyal. I told you guys, I hope Gustavo does let Franklin know some information about what Teddy is doing, or at least give him some insight on what's going on. But it seems like Gustavo is going to have his own problems. And we know the KGB dude, he said he has some, some intel on Gustavo. So I'm expecting them to come his way. Now, we can see Aunt Louie and Uncle Jerome living their best life, right? Having a good old time and a little honeymoon. I mean, everything is great, right? But no, this is the calm before the storm. You went behind his back, you made a deal with Teddy, and now you have to pay for those consequences, especially after Franklin's money has been wiped. He ain't going for that. He's taking out all his frustrations out on you. He's going to show you how he's really feeling. I mean, I know he was trying to act cool with the whole Kane thing, but now since you made this move with Teddy and his money is gone, oh, you got to pay. And I know in the trailer, Aunt Louie is telling him this is not my problem, probably because of the whole money thing, but Franklin doesn't care about any of that. He is taking out all his frustrations out on you because of what you did. Going behind his back is something that he is not about to let just go and just slide like that. And Franklin, he's going to have the opportunity to take down Aunt Louie. In this scene right here, this is the scene that you do not want to miss. Will Franklin actually, finish her off? I got a feeling something's going to happen. I don't believe it's going to just play out like that because that's just too easy. He just takes her out just like that. Something is bound to happen to switch, the whole storyline up, in my opinion. It's going to be some type of twist, but Aunt Louie definitely needs to pay for her actions. And to be honest with you guys, I got a feeling it's going to be a sad consequence. We're going to talk about that at the end of this video. Now, we get to the scene that I've been talking about since the very beginning of the season, or at least half of the season, Kane and Franklin. So we know that it was Kane in the hospital bed, and now Franklin has went to him to ask him about what's going on. Of course, we're going to find out if Franklin's going to actually make a deal with him. Y'all know Kane pissed off. This dude, he's not going to be able to walk anymore based off the information that we got in the last episode. He is pissed off. He wants to know who hit him. You already know he's going to think it was Franklin, but will Franklin let him know that it wasn't him and that it was Aunt Louie instead, and it was Officer or Detective Bucko, right? And at the same time, we know Franklin, he doesn't really want to cause no issues with Kane as far as like another war. He doesn't want to do that. So I can see Franklin making that deal with him. I'm hoping that will be the case. I don't want to see the two going at it, especially based off their history. I mean, there's no use, but it is what it is if it goes that way. But I would not be surprised if Franklin is able to, make that deal with Kane. As we saw his soldiers rolling with Franklin along with Black Diamond and Dallas. So maybe that is some good news for your boy Franklin, because he's going to need an army if he's going to be going up against Teddy, who is very dangerous. Y'all know how Teddy rolls. And speaking of Teddy, as I told you guys, he's going to have a very interesting episode as well. And I don't believe Franklin will be his only problem. I believe Teddy's going to be watched. I would not be surprised if the whole KGB dude or whatever found out some information about Teddy. We know he has Ivy hemmed up. I mean, we don't know if Ivy's going to give him some information or if someone else is going to give him some information. But it does seem like Teddy is after, or someone is after him based off this season finale trailer. And they actually show some of this in the, I guess in the original trailer. They showed like a guy running out this mansion. So I believe it has something to do with Teddy and whoever is going up against him. At the end of the day, as I told you guys, the description does state that Teddy is pretty much trying to save his future, right? he's trying to make sure that he is good as well. I mean, taking all that money is one thing, and dealing with Franklin and his issues is something that Teddy's probably used to. But what's going to happen when Teddy has some other people going after him? I want to see how he's going to behave. We know in the past, Teddy has always been able to handle himself, even when people have come after him. Besides Franklin, he's always figured out a way to survive. So this time around, will Teddy be able to survive? At the end of the trailer, we can hear Teddy talking about, if you think you lost everything, just wait. So I'm predicting that he is talking to Franklin and he's telling him exactly how he feels, that he's going to take everything away from him. He's going to make sure he suffers, right? We see Franklin getting out the car. My question is Franklin getting out the car to have a conversation with Teddy face to face? If you guys have noticed, every single season, usually we have Franklin and Teddy end off the season together, side by side, right? So what's going to happen in the season finale? Will these two actually face off one final time? And as I told you guys, in my prediction, I believe it's going to be a major death. And I think it's going to be based off what Aunt Louie has done. Of course, making that deal behind Franklin's back with Teddy. All this stuff going on with Kane. I mean, what do you think is going to happen? It has to be consequences for her actions, just like it was consequences for Franklin's actions when he made mistakes last season when it came between Scully and Manboy. I mean, he made mistakes at the very beginning of the season, and it cost a lot of people their lives. So what's going to happen with Aunt Louie and her consequences? And as I told you guys at the beginning of this video, I think it's going to be a sad ending for her. And she just may survive this, y'all. But what about Uncle Jerome? Do you guys believe he is going to survive? Now, I hope and pray that he does. I don't want to see nothing happening to Uncle Jerome. I hope your boy Leon is able to survive. But Uncle Jerome this season, especially towards the end, he's almost saw like a second light. Like, man, I got a purpose. I need to get back to the community. I need to help my people. If you notice in the last episode, he didn't want to go out there and put in no more work. He's like, look, we can just sit here. You know what I'm saying? It's the day after our wedding or whatever. I'm just trying to kick it with you. I'm trying to forget everything, all that negativity. I'm trying to move past that. He doesn't want a blood war. He doesn't want to be going back and forth with his family. And it just seems like Uncle Jerome is finally getting to that peaceful type, feeling in his life. But we know deep down inside, it can never be any peace in this game, right? And Aunt Louie and what she has done is going to bring those consequences. And I'm hoping and praying that Uncle Jerome is able to survive it. But I got that funny feeling, man, he just may be taken out, y'all. I hope I'm wrong. And I've been wrong in the past. I actually predicted Uncle Jerome to die. I believe it was back in season 3. I thought Uncle Jerome was going to be gone. But he survived. I was wrong. And I'm happy as hell I was wrong. I want to continue to see Uncle Jerome. But we know in this lifestyle, it can be no happy endings, right? Everybody eventually is going to get caught up in something. It's whether you're going to be dead or in jail. And at the end of the day, I just don't see it ending well for any of them, man. But we definitely going to see. We also going to see what's going to happen with Parissa and her whole relationship with Teddy. Can he actually trust her? I always told you guys, she is a liability. I do not trust what she's doing. And hopefully she does screw over Teddy. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, he was caught slipping up. But we're definitely going to get the conclusion of that as well. And also your boy Leon, man. I'm hoping that Leon is able to survive, him and Wanda. I don't even care if they do get together. I'm just hoping that Leon is able to survive all of this, because he seems like he is trying to change as well. But y'all know how it is. When a person tries to leave the game or at least change their lifestyle, usually they end up dead or something bad happens to them. So we're going to see if that's going to be the case with your boy Leon and Uncle Jerome in this season finale. And also, I know everybody's been asking this question as well. Peaches. Will we actually see, your boy Peaches at all? Or was that it? When we talked about Peaches a few episodes back, they said he ended up leaving with the money. Is that really the case? Or will we get, one last glimpse of your boy Peaches? You guys let me know as well down below. But we're going to continue to get ready for the season finale. It is about to go down. We got Franklin going up against Aunt Louie and Teddy. People plotting and planning behind his back. Now it's time for everybody to see Franklin for who he really is. This dude is a straight up monster, and he's going to have to be that way in order to neutralize everybody, to neutralize all of his enemies, because they've been pressing his buttons. And now it's time to lash back out at them and let them know exactly who you are. But we're going to find out very, very soon. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support. Stay tuned for Snowfall videos throughout the week, man. I cannot wait for the season finale. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.